Peace and love, everybody. Salute. Salute to my good people. You guys, it's not even been a week yet since we witnessed the terrible, dismal performance put on by Ryan Garcia, right? Not even a week. But instantly, I've noticed something, you guys, okay? I've noticed that the boxing world wants absolutely nothing more than to sweep his disgraceful performance under the rug. Oh, how quickly they want that to be bypassed and forgotten, you guys, right? It is so quiet, conveniently out here in these boxing streets, ain't it? Ain't it quiet, you guys? For a fight that was, on the part of a significant portion of the boxing world, most namely and most notably, the Glazers, right? This was supposed to be a fight between Ryan and Rolly that, they seem to be brimming for, anxious to see it proven by Ryan Garcia, with his fight against Rolly Romero, that he was the second coming, right? That he was going to show a little glimpse of what he was going to do to Devin Haney in October, and he was going to be the man to get the job done. The main event on the card, right? This is what all of the talk and all of the fluff was pushing to promote, right? From all of these people. But lo and behold, Ryan Garcia was absolutely and completely exposed and hung out to dry. And the boxing world, as a result, has conveniently assumed a state of, amnesia? Look at that, you guys. Selective amnesia on the part of the major boxing media outlets. And it's only been 5 days since the fight. We are only 5 days removed from the fight, you guys. And suddenly, the amnesia is popping out here in these streets. Now, where are the calls for Ryan Garcia to retire, you guys? The calls for retirement, right? The way that we heard it screamed and shouted from the mountaintops at Earl Spence or Anthony Joshua or any other notable black fighter. Where are the keyboard critics, you guys? Throwing stones at Ryan, demanding for Ryan Garcia's retirement? Where they at? Anybody seen a flood of ridiculing memes of Ryan Garcia being put on his ass again, inundating the airwaves? And trust me, you best believe I've done my share of deliberately adding some to the table. Absolutely I have, right? But still, I don't hear enough. I don't see enough. In fact, I've heard nothing but laments about Devin Haney's victory. His victory, and none of Ryan Garcia's loss and defeat and embarrassment. People are irate at Devin Haney's win, showing vehemence for Devin Haney's win more than they are around Ryan Garcia's being put on the canvas and defeated. For 5 days, non-stop, you guys. Critiques have been shot out at Devin, what he didn't do, what he ought to have done, how he should have looked in his victory. And nothing to say of what Ryan should have done or how he should have looked or what he could have did to keep from falling on his ass in failure. Crazy work. The quote-unquote main event of the card got put down like an old dog by a left hook. You know what? I'm going to take the old quote that they were throwing around all over the place last year. I can't unsee what I saw. I can't unsee the left hook. And you damn right, I can't unsee the left hook that Rolly Romero put Ryan on his ass with. Oh, yeah, I can't unsee that. I definitely can't unsee that. That's etched in stone, baby. Ain't no erasing that shit. By the way, which makes me think, are we going to call Ryan Garcia Chinny? Are we going to deem him that now? Is that going to be his new moniker? Is that going to be the new descriptor for Ryan Garcia, that he is chinny? Are we going to ensure that we say that his jaw is made of glass You know, the way people have been running in haste to say that about a slew of elite black fighters. Are we going to say that about Ryan Garcia now? Has the proof been shown in the pudding now? Because apparently not much is needed at all when it comes to berating and disavowing elite black fighters like Devin Haney, whose only time touching the canvas was by way of a drug-cheating coward by the name of Ryan Garcia. It didn't take much to call him CHINNY and make all of those insinuations and crazy assertions. And most importantly, about a man who had never previously seen a canvas. Is the boxing world ready to call Ryan Garcia CHINNY, glass-jawed? Oh, by the way, this is his third fight, where in the second round, he saw a canvas. How interesting is that? You mean to tell me you're not ready to call this man CHINNY? Is the boxing world going to call him for what he is? I'm waiting to see it. I surely am waiting to see it. And best believe I'll be the first one to cast the stone in that department. Okay? I'm the first one in charge on that goddamn campaign. He's a glass-jawed, CHINNY piece of shit. Yeah, there you go. I'll start it off for you chumps. Because the reality is that Ryan Garcia is straight ass cheeks. Puss out here, okay? In his first fight back since doping up to his neck just to face Devin Haney last year, he failed completely. And 100% exposing the fact that without those performance-enhancing drugs, he's nothing but a golden boy prop, a manufactured, artificially made coward. And what's also interesting, is how all of a sudden the millions and millions of quote-unquote fans and followers that he has have all vanished. Quite literally overnight, you guys. Have you guys noticed that? Where is his legion upon legions of doting fanboys around the world? Where did everybody go, you guys, of all of these fans and doting supporters that he supposedly has? I thought Ryan was on smoke time, and that's why all of his millions of followers, followed him around on TikTok and across other social media platforms. Where they at? Huh? Where's the smoke? I guess it was all smoke and mirrors, right? With a little sprinkle of a billionth of a gram of ostarine somewhere up in there. Is that how that goes? Right? None of these holes are nowhere to be goddamn found. Is the boxing world going to badger this man to retire? Because in my view, it certainly warrants it, considering the past year. Oh, this is worth some retirement campaigns being put out for. I want to see some motherfucking hashtags out here. You feel me? Hashtag left hook retirement fund. Okay? Get out my goddamn face. None of these damn bitches are nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold up. Actually, you know what, y'all? Hold up. I get it. These cowards who made excuses for this chump's cheating ways for a year straight, all against Devin Haney for the past year, are now suddenly afraid to go down with the ship. Is that what it is? Is that what got everybody tiptoeing around this issue so hush-hush, don't even want to say Ryan's name? This way, y'all don't want to go down with the ship. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, that's what it is. You pussies are scared to go down with the ship. These suckers thought they had us fooled. Okay, but it was never about Ryan Garcia. Us real ones always knew that from the jump. What it's really been about, it's been about the ways in which you could surmise and devise plans to hinder and thwart the path and progress of Devin. That's what all this trumped up illusory support has been about. It's never been about the support of Ryan Garcia or the belief in his invisible talents, non-existent talents. It's always been about how can we watch the King Devin fall? How can we make that happen? And when you thought Ryan Garcia satiated that filthy, disgusting fetish that you guys have to see elite black males compromised, that's why you all rally behind that coward Ryan. So that now Ryan Garcia is all hung out and strung out, invalidated, and left absolutely debilitated by Rolly Romero. Now all of a sudden, things have gone quiet. Now all of a sudden, none of you are looking to rush in to save him. Nobody can be found to talk up that left hook anymore. Ain't that crazy? How convenient. What's also interesting to me when I'm left to think about it is, what what amount of pay-per-views is Ryan going to sell after this? How many pay-per-views is Ryan going to sell if he backs out of the Devin fight in October, that is? Okay? What is he going to do if his opponent is to be someone else? Is he going to sell pay-per-views, you guys? Is he going to be the headlining attraction? I wonder about that. And if he does come back against Devin, he definitely won't be on the juice, that's for sure. I mean, the man's already been exposed. The skirt has already been lifted. And it's a 100% undeniable fact that he is absolutely limp without the juice in his system. Okay? So that there really isn't much more to see of this man except him getting put in the dirt by Devin Haney. Because Devin most certainly deserves his get back in his rematch. And with all of the excuses that he made in his post-fight presser, I wonder if he's going to find the courage to get in the ring with Devin Haney. And also, is he even going to find the courage to get his get back with Rolly? Or is the juice deprivation going to cause him to run under a rock and rot? Go on ahead, get casketed by Devin real quick, and then do yourself a favor and retire. That's how I feel about the situation. Go on and hang it up. Let's make boxing great again by getting these drug cheats the fuck out of boxing. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm on to the next. Peace.